Good morning. Happy first day of summer. Did you know that today is the first day of summer? Happy first day of summer. Very exciting. I'm in Minnesota, so this should be a much bigger celebration than around the world. I'm just saying, like, we wait for this, but oh, it's too short. That's all I'm going to say. It's too short. We should not be having the first day of summer so early in the season, meaning like, why can't it start in a couple of months so that then it's going to last longer? But I digress. That's just my Minnesota talking. Good morning. How are you guys doing? It's good to see you. It is so good to see you. Happy summer solstice. Yep. The sun, well, and actually funny, now it's cloudy today, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to have some really good 90-degree days and we'll be super happy about that. So I don't know. Tell me where you're coming in from. I would love to know, especially if you're on the replay. I always love knowing where people are coming in from. So, but what I wanted to do today was I wanted to actually then be like, okay, so it's the beginning of summer, quote unquote, even though some of you have been experiencing it now for a couple of months. And the thing about summer is that we end up doing so many different extracurricular activities. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do like food that has to do with like, excuse me, summer salads. I'm going to do 5 keto summer salads, and I'll tell you where to get the PDF and all the good stuff here in just a second. But I really wanted to be able to, like equip you. This is all about equipping. So I even put on my Be Defiant hat for y'all today. If you don't know what that is, here, I'll share that with you in just a second. Okay. So, or I'll just share that with you right now. So my Western North Carolina, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Very, very fun. So I'm in Minnesota and I feel like this is a little janky. There we go. I'm in Minnesota and I basically, I talk a lot about insulin resistance. And the reason why that I do is because my dad died of type 2 diabetes when he was 63. And that's all I knew growing up was Italian, obesity, type 2 diabetes, etc. And my dad died at 63. He was super young. And it's getting younger all the time because I am 59. So it's really, really, wow, was he young? That's right. The older you get. And I was only 30 at the time. So my kids were little and they completely missed out on their Italian grandpa. Completely. And I think maybe my oldest, who was 6, has some memory, tiny, right? And that's just really sad. And he did not have a very high functioning life for about a good solid decade prior to that. So anyway, that's just because it's so all consuming once you start getting into the heart surgeries and the kidney dialysis. And so when I turned mine around and I dealt with mine, I ended up being the only one in my family that avoided type 2. And again, I'm 59. I took the route of supplementation. He took the route of medication. But one of the things that I had to walk through for myself when I finally decided to deal with my own food pieces, which was mountainous in my brain, I thought, oh, I'll never, ever be able to figure this out. Like, this is going to be so hard because of being Italian. And, but as I was doing it, I realized that I had to literally become defiant to a lot of my own habits. I had to become defiant to my own routines. I had to become defiant to even talking about this. Like, it took me a really long time to embrace social media, to come on regularly because it's a comfort zone. So I had to be defiant to my own comfort zone. And so I didn't, I talked about this in a reel just a couple of days ago. Like, I have to apologize because I did not show up sooner. And maybe you have a story and maybe you have something that you're supposed to be sharing with people to help them. And you have been like, not wanting to get out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be defiant to a lot of different things in order to move forward. Well, one of them was I had to get to a place where I was going to be defiant to my habits of never being prepared, of never being ready for the next whatever, the next event, the next step, the next social gathering, the next whatever. Like, I had to figure that out. So if you already have like an arsenal of recipes, let's just say, and I shouldn't say arsenal. That makes it sound like you have to have a lot. You don't have to have a lot. You could literally have one go-to recipe for all of the Christmas season, for all of the summer gatherings. You only need one. And then you can bring that one item, the salad for the summer, or for me last year for during the Christmas time, I made a lot of these pumpkin rolls that were phenomenal. And I would just take those to places that we went to. So find yourself a summer salad. I'm going to go through 5 of them just to give you let's just get your brain stirring up a little bit. Let's just get your like juices flowing. And when you find something you like, you can bring it to everywhere you go, or you can be serving it all the time when you're having people come over. Maybe you are the home that everybody's coming to because you're the grilling people or whatever it is. You're the neighborhood, party. And so then you always are prepared. So I just thought that's what we're going to do. And what I did, I'm going to go through them and chat with you about them. But to let you know, I really quickly, I'm so proud of myself. I threw them into a PDF. I know, right? Technology, right? So I threw them into a PDF and I actually put them on a button. This is getting better, you guys. This is like amazing. This is like stellar level here right now. I put them on a button on my site so that you can go and get the free PDF. And so I'll show you the picture of what my site looks like. It's my first last name.com. So kirstenliebelt.com. And when you go there, you're going to see my picture, my before and after picture. Okay. That's what you're going to see. Maybe all of you can see it at the same time. There you go. And if you then, I had to take screenshots of this because I have my devices being used. If you scroll down, look for that blue button. Do you see that blue button right there? That's the Facebook group. Right under it, it says 5 keto summer salads PDF. You can just go get it. Okay. And I'm going to go through it right now. I just wanted you to know that, but you can also jump into the group. FYI. Every month for the last 13 months, I've done a 5-day challenge in there at the beginning of the month. And that is to equip and resource and to help people, like with ingredient trade outs and super targeted supplementation, which is what helped me to turn things around to begin with. I started with targeted supplementation and then I switched up my foods and I've gone from a 2X down to a large in my 50s after my cycle stopped. Just saying. And so in the Facebook group, it's called Ditch Insulin Resistance for Women. It's on that blue button right there. You can jump in there. And when you get in there, actually, you're going to get tagged. You have to be patient because a lot of people are jumping in. I think we're over 4,000 now. 4,000 women. Woohoo! It's like a party in there. You'll get tagged in a free PDF that has some recipes, snack ideas, and pantry stuff. Because in my challenge, I go through my pantry for you guys. Anyway. All right, so let's get started with the salads. So this is literally just to get your juices flowing so that you can think about maybe better ways that you could be, eating during the summer. Salads usually are such a downfall. And the reason why is because they have so many hidden ingredients. You were so proud yesterday you substituted cumber salad for fries. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, who thinks to do that, right? That is amazing. Good job. I love that. See, we can all be defiant to our habits. And I'm telling you, over time, you build that muscle and that muscle gets stronger, just like any other muscle. You're like, nope. I am done self-sabotaging my efforts. I am done stopping. You're so excited that you're giving you some salad recipes. I'm the best. Wendy Davis, you are a honey pie. And the truth is that I did not create them. So I'm not the recipe creator. I am the bearer of good news. Other people create them for me. But anyway, okay. You're welcome, Wendy. The PDF is up there. And I thought, wow, like I just conquered my ability to get my shiz together for technology. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Keto summer salads. Number 1, let's talk about, this is super simple. And if you want to just grab a pen, you don't want to go look for that PDF. You don't have to. Avocado berry spinach salad. This sounded very good. So 2 cup fresh spinach leaves, 1 ripe avocado diced, a 1/2 cup of fresh blueberries, a 1/4 cup of crumbled feta cheese, a 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, and then salt and pepper. So personally, I love this idea that you're using you're using some balsamic and some olive oil. What a great dressing that makes. And if you have like a little frother thing that you can use for your coffees sometimes, you could use that to mix that up or whatever. Use a NutriBullet, whatever you've got. And you can make your own salad dressings. And I will tell you that salad dressings are a major culprit. Filled almost always, unless you are really paying attention, with seed oils and hidden sugar, etc. Really, really just like make it yourself. It takes you 2 seconds to grab some balsamic vinegar and olive oil. I grew up with a lot of olive oil and red wine vinegar for our Italian salads. That was just normal. And basically you're just combining that all together and you're drizzling your olive oil mixture on there. Salt and pepper to taste. That's number 1. Oh, Kayla, you're such a good encourager. You're amazing. Okay, number 2. So that was avocado berry spinach salad. And remember, on my site, firstlastname.com, I have a button that says the 5 keto summer salads. It's a PDF. You can go grab it. Number 2 is grilled chicken Caesar salad. Hold on. It's called Android. Okay. 2 grilled chicken breasts, and what a great season to literally grill them and get a nice, a nice flavor on there. And if you have a smoker, amazing. We have a Traeger, and it just really is wonderful, right? So 2 grilled chicken breasts sliced, 4 cups of romaine, a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, a 1/2 cup of Caesar dressing, and they're saying make it with olive oil, no seed oils. So you can either make it homemade or, and you can always go to the Googles and type in homemade keto Caesar dressing and get somebody to tell you how to do that. And it doesn't have to be hard. However, you can find decent brands out there. If you're just like, I am not going to do that. You just pay attention. That's all. Pay attention to the seed oils, etc. And now they're saying optional, a 1/4 cup of capers. Now, I personally have never done capers. Thank you, Connie, for all of the likes. You are so, 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 so sweet. You're making my day. Thank you. Thank you. And you shared the live. You're awesome. I appreciate you. A 1/4 cup of capers. I've never done capers. Who has done capers? Are you caper people? I would love to know. Thanks for all the hearts. Oh, you guys are so sweet. And then freshly ground black pepper. So easy. Chicken, lettuce, Parmesan cheese, Caesar dressing, capers, and black pepper. Very, very easy. You could have that all mixed up ahead of time. And when you get to whoever's home, you could whip it up fast. The third one, you use capers instead of anchovies. Oh, good to know, Christine. Yeah, I haven't done capers are great, movie mama says. Okay, who's done anchovies? Obviously, Christine has. I have not done that. I shouldn't say I've never. I know that a long time ago when I was, you used to, it's really good, she says. When I started this journey, the first person that I started with and looking at her recipes, and I still have her cookbooks, because these things mean something to me now. Even if I don't look at them very often, they were a part of the beginning of my journey of waking up to food can be really, really tasty and good, and I can still be a foodie. Like that was an important part because being Italian, we ate at weddings and we ate at funerals, and this was a cultural thing. And so a lot of us have cultural pieces to overcome. And so Suzanne Summers, and she had a cookbook. I'm trying to think if I have it right here on my shelf. I do have it up there somewhere. And she had a cookbook that basically she did a lot of these homemade dressings. And so I think at one point when I did start that, I went and I bought an anchovy paste at one point. So that's, You don't like anchovies or capers. Okay, so not everybody likes them. All right, well, maybe I'm going to have to get brave. Maybe I'm going to have to try something new and different. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so that's the grilled chicken. So the first one was the avocado berry spinach salad. The second one is the grilled chicken Caesar salad. And what I'm actually going to do, what made me think about this too, I got balloons on Instagram, was last night I grabbed myself some celery because if I keep doing that, does that keep doing that or just once or twice? Okay. I bought some celery because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make some chicken salad. Like I haven't made chicken salad forever. So I got myself some red onions and celery and that's what made me think of that. Number 3 is a keto Greek salad. Who likes Greek salads? I would love that. Capers are great in tartar sauce. You're vegan now. Yeah. Interesting. Because it's going to make it salty, right? Capers are salty, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's timely because your lettuce needs to be eaten. Yes. I know when you're growing lettuce, you don't have much time to eat it. Caper. Okay. Yes. Okay. So it's making it salty. I'm going to have to like expand my horizons a little bit. Yep. So she's saying, Kayla's saying cucumber, feta, olive oil, red wine vinegar. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're making my mouth water. Okay. Keto Greek salad, 1 cucumber. So here you go. This is for you on Instagram. Keepers are salty. Yep. Okay, good. That's a great way to do something natural for your salt. 1 cucumber, 1 bell pepper, a half a red onion, 1 cup cherry tomatoes. Oh, this one sounds so good. A half a cup of Kalamata olives. And remember, the PDF is free and it's on my site. So don't worry about it if you feel like you're not getting it. A 1/4 cup of crumbled feta cheese, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and salt and pepper to taste. That one sounds so good. That is a keto Greek salad. That is so good. Cucumber, bell pepper, onion, red onion, cherry tomatoes, Kalamata olives, crumbled feta, olive oil, red wine vinegar, oregano, salt, and pepper. That sounds great. And let me see here. My first last name.com. That's my site right here. And you'll see my before and after picture. That's what that looks like. And then if you scroll down, when you see that blue button for the Facebook group, you can jump in there if you're a girl. You'll get tagged in another free recipe PDF. But right underneath, I put this little sun. There's a little sun on the button, and the PDF is right there. And the PDF is super boring. I didn't put any emojis or anything in it. So sorry about that, but I just kind of put it together. And but you can grab that. You can grab these recipes for free today. I mean, just like, let's help each other out, people. Okay, that was number 3. Number 4, let's talk about a salmon and avocado salad. Who eats salmon? Who's a salmon person? I would love to know. I don't think to grab salmon stuff. I don't know why. I just don't, but I might now. So salmon is really, really good for you. 2 cups of mixed greens like arugula, spinach, or kale. 1 avocado diced. 1 cup of cooked salmon that's flaked. A 1/4 cup of sliced almonds. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Salt and pepper to taste. So greens, avocado, salmon, sliced almonds. God, that sounds so good. Olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste. This makes me really think that I need to just expand my thought process. That's number 4. And then the last one is berry and goat cheese salad. Okay. Moment of truth. Do you guys like goat cheese? Like, I have not tried a goat cheese yet that I like. Every time I try goat cheese, like if they're like sampling it or whatever at a local grocery store, we have a grocery store line in Minnesota called Burley's and Lund's. And every single time I try goat cheese, it's so musty. What am I doing wrong? What am I tasting that is wrong? Is there a better one? You like goat cheese better than feta. That's amazing. You can your own salmon, Renee. Wow, you are amazing. Super good salmon patties. See, I had a girlfriend that did salmon patties all the time. So, okay, let me ask you a question, Renee. If you're making salmon patties, Most of the time when we make patties like that, like the old way of doing it is to crush saltine crackers. What are you doing in your salmon patty to make that work? I would love to know. So you like goat cheese better than feta. Super interesting to me. Nope. Kayla doesn't like goat cheese. You don't like, okay. So you don't like goat cheese, blue cheese, or gorgonzola. So gorgonzola. So basically then that's maybe the taste that I'm not liking because I'm also not a blue cheese person. So maybe if you're a blue cheese person, you like goat cheese. Is that maybe a deduction that I could make? You use the keto panko. I love that stuff. You guys, if you don't know about that, you can go to Walmart and in the breadcrumb aisle on that shelf, there's pork panko. And it's literally crushed up pork rinds, but you can use it for breading on your chicken wings and throw them in the air fryer. And she's saying she's using them inside of her salmon patty. That is such a great tip. Thank you for that, Renee. You like all of them, Cindy. Good to know. Yeah, maybe that's what that is. Maybe it's because I'm not a blue cheese person and I should stop trying to like goat cheese because there's just something about it. But you love feta. So, okay, so maybe there's just two camps. Maybe that's what that is. You're either a feta or a goat cheese person. Maybe that's what that is. That could very well be. Okay, so that was so the berry and goat cheese salad. 2 cups of mixed baby greens, a half a cup of fresh strawberries. Ooh, a quarter cup of fresh raspberries. My daughter has these amazing raspberry bushes in her house, at her little 5 acres. Yum. A quarter cup of crumbled goat cheese, 2 tablespoons of pecans chopped, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper to taste. They're starting to turn red. I'm on my way. Oh, those raspberries are the best. It's nothing like it to grow your own. That sounds really, really good. Berry and goat cheese salad. So baby greens, strawberries, raspberries, goat cheese, pecans, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper to taste. Oh man, that does sound good other than the goat cheese. That sounds really good. That's true because you don't like blue cheese either. Okay, so that kind of helps me because I've always wondered, like, are they just sampling goat cheese that is, like it's not like I've tried a lot of them, but now that makes sense in my brain. So I feel a little vindicated on that just because my taste buds obviously aren't going down that road. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so if you want the PDF of those 5, and I'll just list them off for you again, just the names of them. Avocado berry spinach salad, grilled chicken Caesar salad, keto Greek salad, salmon and avocado salad, and berry and goat cheese salad. If you need to get your juices flowing or have a thought process towards doing something, you're either going to bring it to places because you have a lot of invites. You're going to the cabin. You know you're going to have things available for yourself. You have people coming over because you're the barbecue place. Pick something that you really, really, really like and just plan on repeating it. Put it on repeat. This is how you streamline your life. You get a little bit of boring for that season, and you always have those ingredients on hand for that one thing. This is one of the hacks that I did for myself. Your spinach is also massive, so you need to eat that too. Yes. I would like to know, when your spinach gets massive when you're growing it, does it make it bitter or does it still taste the same? Brenda, I love it when you're on here, Brenda. You're so sweet. So again, you can go and get the free PDF. Like I just whipped it together this morning and then I put it on my site so that you guys could go get it because everybody wants recipes, but there's no way that I can just keep repeating them on live. It's just not very functional for you guys. How boring. So if you go to my site, which is my first name, last name.com, kirstenliebelt.com, you'll see this picture. That's how you'll know you're there. You have arrived if this is what you're seeing. Okay. Has a place that you can contact me right there on that little button. Just FYI. It's not a button. I shouldn't say that. It's just giving you the information. On TikTok, I have to be careful what I say because you can't say any personal things. So if they think that you're doing that, get a flag. I'm sure it's for the safety of whatever. And then if you scroll down on it, you're going to see that big blue button right there. There's that big blue button. That's how you get into the Facebook group, Ditch Insulin Resistance for Women. You'll get tagged in a PDF at some point once you get in there, like recipes, snacks, pantry. Okay. And there's over 4,000 women, and we do a challenge in there every single month. But then right underneath it, that little skinny button right under it has a sun on it. That's the PDF. You can grab the PDF for today if you want it. 5 salads. That's just a good way to do that. You'll find out whether or not it's bitter or whether or not it's good. That's hilarious. Yes, you'll find out. That is so funny. So there you go. And if you want, I did this yesterday and it was kind of a hit. So I have a 4-minute video that I put together myself on the trio, which are the 3 supplements that have the 3 ingredients that help with insulin sensitivity. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that that's just part of my story, where I started, still take it to this day. And I get to talk to other women about it because you can fill in nutritional deficiencies and get your body to function differently. And the reason why you can't lose weight if you are insulin resistant is because when your insulin and your sugars are high, that's your stuckness. That's why you're stuck. So if you can turn that back and bring them down, then you are able to actually finally lose weight. And that's what happened with me. I was then finally, I mean, literally all of my life. That's another live. I mean, I was bribed with a puppy, I think maybe in the 5th grade, if I would lose weight. It might have been 6. So it's been my entire life. Anyway, if you want that 4-minute video that I put together, just short to give you information, you can drop a heart on Facebook. On IG and TikTok, you have to get into my inbox. So on IG, number 1, you have all of the testimonies. You are the blessed and highly favored platform, because at the top of IG, there's a pink highlight bubble that has testimonies of the trio. And you can just sit and look through those. And that's where all of the weight loss, sugars coming down, sugar cravings coming under control, food noise simmering, those where all those testimonies are. But then you can just get into my inbox and send a heart in my inbox, and I'll send you the video. And tickety talk, I can't do that there. You guys, they don't allow clickable anything. So you have to kind of jump. You got to jump over to the IG if you want to do that, if you want that video. But that was people really liked that yesterday. And so that's helpful for me to know, because obviously maybe you need something visual. That's very helpful, right? And I can do that in the form of that 4-minute video. And then of course, get into the Facebook group. Does anybody have any questions today? And does anybody which was your favorite salad? Is there a salad that you're going to try that you would not have tried? Is there a salad other than what I even talked about? What's your go-to thought process, when it comes to like summer? I mean, today is the first day of summer, people. Like, even though on Facebook, you guys can see it, the sun is not out in my world, but it's still the first day of summer. So I would love to know if you guys have anything going for your summer thought process. I just feel like the more prepared you are, the better you are. The next challenge for the Facebook group, I just posted it. Let's see if I if I can find the calendar on here. It's not the 4th of July week. It's the week after that. So let me just see what I've got here. If I can find this, because again, it's an Android. Calendar. So it's going to be Monday through Friday. I just did a poll in the group whether people wanted a 4-day challenge, a 5-day challenge, or a 2 to 3 hour workshop. And people chose the 5-day challenge. And so we're going to do that starting the Monday after the 4th of July. And here we go. The 8th, Brenda, is that what it is? Did you just jump platforms, Brenda? You jumped platforms. Look at you. jumping all over the place. I think it is the 8th. Thank you for that. I think it's Monday the 8th, and it's going to go to Friday the 12th or whatever that is. And at 2:00 Central Standard Time every single day, I go live. And the reason why I'm doing this is because um, it's not, it's because I'm doing what I didn't have for myself is really the answer to that. So there was no Facebook Live or TikTok Live, or Periscope didn't even exist. And Periscope used to be owned by Twitter, if you didn't know that. That's actually where this live video thought process all began. And then Facebook Live came along and went bam, 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 bam. And Periscope went away. And I just kind of was working on my own journey, and I was doing my own assessing and my own whatever. And I thought, you know what? Once I realized that locally I could help people with targeted supplements, that was really the beginning of all of this. I was like, I can help people speed up their journey. I can help people compress time. And that's when I started to talk more and more about it on social media. And that's when the inundation was like, whoa, because there's so much. And people are very frustrated with the lack of information or help. You keep freezing. Oh, shoot. I hate that. I hate that when Wi-Fi is sketchy. And so that's why, because the overwhelming response. So I wanted to do something where I could equip you. So when I do a 5-day challenge, I do talk about my background, and I talk about ingredient trade outs, and I take you into my pantry and my refrigerator so that you have a visual of what's going on. Because that's not how my pantry or fridge looked for 50. Well, okay. I didn't really start my trade out until I was about 51. So for like, let's pretend from being 20. So for 30 years, my pantry and fridge, and more than that, almost 35 years of my entire life, my pantry and fridge was standard American diet. That was my habit of shopping. That was my routine. I had to become defiant to that habit and change it out. And now it looks differently. And then I want to talk about targeted supplementation to tell you how you can literally like speed up your process if you want to launch your body towards insulin sensitivity. That's the beginning where I talk about the trio. But then also too, I want to do a recipe. So now we have this compilation of recipes in there on video that I've done over the last 13 months. And it gives you a repertoire and a step-by-step as to how to do something. Keto lasagna and like sugar-free chocolate pudding, all the good stuff. So anyway, so there you go. Jump in there, grab your free PDF for today. It's so good to hang with you. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you want the 4-minute video on the trio that I did, just drop a heart on Facebook, or tickety talk. You got to jump over to IG and to my inbox, and Instagram. You're right there. You're right there. And when I get off, I'll go do that. I'll send out the videos. That's what I did yesterday, and it worked really well. So if I had a 4-minute video that would help you understand it a little bit better, or what it is anyway, would you want to see that? And I'd be more than happy to share that with you. So, all right. Have a super blessed day, you guys. Happy summer. Go make a salad and let me know about it. Send me pictures. I love it when I get pictures of food from my customers. I just love it so much, because that tells me that you're being your own advocate. So, all right. See you later, you guys.